We know Justin Trudeau's Liberal Party is holding on to power with a minority government and the support of Canada's left-leaning New Democratic Party, which is led by Jagmeet Singh. His support is paramount for Justin Trudeau to be in power, but now, here comes a catch. The current situation in the country is so dire that the ruling coalition doesn't seem to be able to work together to govern it. A tussle seems to be brewing between the two allied parties in Canada. Hello and welcome to TFI Global Canada, TFI Global's channel, specially dedicated to the Great White North. I'm your host Vedika, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI Global Canada channel yet, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. The bonhomie between the two allies might probably meet a dead end soon. In a rare occasion, the NDP has gone vocal against the Federal Liberal Party. On Wednesday, Rogers, TELUS, Bell, and other telecom carriers agreed to sign a network safety pact to support one another in the case of large interruptions like the disastrous nationwide Rogers outage in July. The agreement was made in an effort to address the nation's widespread cell phone outages, for which Canadians have always served as a scapegoat. The Industry Minister François-Philippe Champagne said yesterday the Rogers outage of July 8 was unacceptable and we must do everything possible to ensure something similar does not happen again in the future, as I said at the time. He added, Canadians deserve strong, reliable and affordable telecommunications networks. However, the NDP doesn't seem to be content with this agreement. In response to the announcement, the New Democratic Party took a dig at Trudeau's Liberal Party for not paying any heed to the Canadians' concerns. The NDP released a statement on Thursday slamming Justin Trudeau's Liberals for failing to take on big telecoms, leaving Canadians behind. Despite paying some of the highest rates in the world for cell phone services, many Canadians and businesses were left without any access to cell service during a recent Rogers outage, including the ability to call 911 during life-threatening emergencies, said NDP critic for innovation, science and industry Brian Mass in a statement. Canadians deserve better. Yesterday's announcement from Minister Champagne isn't enough to assure Canadians and does nothing to lower cell service costs, added Mass. But don't you think expecting Trudeau to take steps that are in the public interest is like expecting a cold day in July? You're probably backing the wrong horse. The rockstar Prime Minister of Canada is more interested in fattening the wallets of the giant telecom companies. The Liberals would demand that telecom executives put Canadians' public safety first and hold them accountable if they truly wanted to assist Canadians. Instead, the Liberals resisted, breaking up the monopoly that permits exorbitant costs and subpar service. Mass pointed out, this government only emboldens telecom companies and their monopolistic practices by keeping the door open to the Rogers-Shaw merger. New Democrats will fight to end the telecom monopolies' outrageous behavior and ensure Canadians have more affordable services that they can count on, concluded Mass. But this isn't the first time Trudeau has played wild games with his countrymen. Even at the time when he was recklessly pursuing his vaccine agenda, when various studies proved that repeated vaccine doses could eventually weaken the immune response and tire out people, the Trudeau government was busy playing its ruse against the public. Trudeau's vaccine maneuvers were a sure shot push to widen the lucrative business of the big pharma milieu, while gambling with the lives of the Canadians. In a similar fashion, Mr. Trudeau is now filling the coffers of the giant telecom companies in his country by neglecting the concerns of ordinary Canadians. Canadians are paying hefty prices for all the draconian deeds of their crime minister. This blatant support of Trudeau to enrich powerful corporations is undoubtedly disturbing its own partners. The NDP is already at odds with the Liberals and is pressuring them to act on housing and dental care, as stated in the deal between the two parties. And the recent incident shows the disagreements are only increasing. A breakup of the two lovers, Jagmeet and Trudeau, thus does not seem too far-fetched.